And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. And that shot should leave no doubt as to where we are tonight. It's the Toyota Center here in downtown Houston, Texas. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burt, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Pacers. Right now they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record.
I think for the Pacers, they haven't attracted any serious attention here in the early season. It's been the kind of average start that most had predicted.
I do think they're capable of more than what they've given so far. If this coaching staff gets them right on track, and once they get a few more games under their belt, the wins will start to come.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, James Harden is both famous and infamous with his skill at getting to the foul line. Some don't like it, but Harden says, free throws are a part of basketball. Either you're going to foul me, or I'm going to score. Putting the pressure on the defense like that is tough, but that's what makes a good player. Kevin, no lies told there.
Well, no doubt, David, he is one of the best. Thank you. Well, the one thing I love seeing in these early games, seeing the wrinkles that the stars have added, the new technique or the new move they've added, Doris, during their games they played over the summer.
It feels, Kevin, like if you are not improving over the summer in the NBA, you are falling behind. Case in point, right, is the big men in the NBA. Look at guys like Brook Lopez and Marc Gasol, now able to stretch their game out to three-point territory. So important to keep growing.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Oladipo is the 2, with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the 1. And for the Rockets, Tucker and Capella are up front. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair, they're the backcourt. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3 slot. It's deflected. Stolen by Warren. The pull-up. It's rebounded by Houston. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Thunder. Here's Brogdon, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Westbrook passes to Capella. Kicks to Tucker. Oladipo against Harden. 6 to shoot. The pass to Westbrook. The 3. Here's Capella. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Here's Brogdon. A 20-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. Outside Warren. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Here's Turner. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Cephalosha finds Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Count that bucket.
Boy, the strength of Victor Oladipo is on display there, effortlessly absorbing the contact. Nicely done.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Westbrook surveying the D. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Brogdon outside. Warren against Cephalosha. Fades away. Warren, good.
That's what we call cashing in from the mid-range. T.J. Warren's been there a time or 2.
Harden against Oladipo. For 3. Houston gets it back. Pass to Harden. And it's sent back by Turner.
I tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
And that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Sefolosha. That's his first foul. Here's Warren. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Sabonis. Oladipo's got his second bucket tonight.
Clock ticking down to 0. Oladipo staying calm under duress.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now Westbrook. 29 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball. I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
Now, here's Brogdon following the miss by Russell Westbrook.
And back in his day as coach of the Blazers, players called Nate McMillan Sarge for his style. Very tough and demanding.
The beauty, though, Greg, to me is Nate McMillan has adapted. He has given more leeway for his players and his assistant coaches. He's willing to take players aside and bring a more personal approach. And I think in today's NBA, that's critical.
And the first one drops. Brogdon hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Westbrook against Brogdon. The shot's good.
Well, this guy is so special. On the attack on the interior, this guy is seeking contact. He doesn't want to avoid it.
Brogdon kicks to Oladipo. Passes it to Sabonis. Shoots over Tucker. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 7. To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Oladipo taking his time here. Here's Turner. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the dunk by Capella.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now, here's Brogdon. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And here's the fast break. Sefolosha leading the way. Pass to Westbrook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, when you look back on Russell Westbrook's career, the athleticism at the point guard position, borderline absurd. The power, the speed with which he moves on the floor, boy, you just don't see it that consistently.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And with Westbrook and his elite athleticism, Doris, it can be seen in his great statistics.
Well, you don't average 30 points a game in the NBA unless you can absolutely blow past defenders like Russell Westbrook. Gosh, the strength in his legs allows him to fight for rebounds. He is so productive from the point guard position. It's extraordinary. You know, you think back to the history of players in the NBA and who can match up to the intensity of Russell Westbrook. This guy goes full speed, 100% every second he's on the floor, and regardless of how you rate Westbrook, you have got to admire what he brings nightly.
Here's Brogdon, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Clint Capella. And Doris with Westbrook, that competitive fire and edge he plays with can rub some opponents the wrong way.
It can, Kevin, and to be honest, Russell Westbrook probably wants it exactly that way. He's beloved by so many retired players because to them he brings that old school NBA mentality.
First free throw is good. Gordon's checked in for Thabo Sefolosha. Brogdon hits them both. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 4. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Listen, Greg, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
Here's Oladipo following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Brogdon the pass to Turner. It's stolen by Capella. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Harden has a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Turner. And Capella sends it back. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And Turner kicks to Oladipo. Launches a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Oladipo's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Indiana.
Well, during his career, Oladipo has been a legit threat from deep. You have got to close and challenge that jumper.
Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. The kick out to Westbrook. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Oladipo, here we go.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Rockets trail by 4. Harden outside. Here's Capella. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Turner. Westbrook against Brogdon. Westbrook with the nice D there.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Houston making some changes. Tyson Chandler is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Green comes in for James Harden. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Leaf checked in for Sabonis. Doug McDermott comes in for Warren. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon.
And thinking back to when Gerald Green first came into the league, oozing with athleticism, but really not much else. Now he's a completely different and better player than when he first arrived.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And as amazing as Green was in his dunking as a younger player, he needed to grow as a player.
And the time he spent overseas, I think, really helped with his development and confidence. Came back to the NBA, and really since his return has been a great weapon off the bench for whichever team he's suited up for.
And the second free throw, good. And so here is Indiana. 3-point lead. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The Pacers have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. McConnell scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. And a wide open look for Lamb. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Green left side. And he comes up with the deuce. Green's got 5 points so far.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
McConnell passes to Lamb. Turner up top. Defended by Gordon. And Turner kicks to McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Dishes it to McDermott. Over Green. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Gordon, the pass to Rivers. Gordon against Lamb. And here's Gordon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's Green missing.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. McConnell passes to Turner. Chandler with the steal. Here's Rivers. His last outing, he had 8 points.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. On its way from McDermott for 2. And that one hits back iron. Houston's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Rivers with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And a boon it was for the Rockets to be able to keep Clint Capella. A great fit with the team and gives them exactly what they need on the interior.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And Greg Capella, who was taken near the end of the first round back in 2014 in the draft, has developed well during his time with Houston.
And Capella's game has really taken off in the last few seasons. He looks to be a double-double machine for this team for the next handful of years, and that is exactly what they need. And something that's troubled Indiana the last 3 years, rebounding.
I think, Greg, it's probably manifested at both ends of the floor, right? Some of it's about roster construction, some of it's about style of play, some of it's about philosophy. But their inability to control the glass has at times had an impact on them.
So it's the Rockets now, following the score by Indiana. Rivers passes to McLemore. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 5 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Green. No good from outside.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Holiday with it. Now Green defending and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Pacers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Free throw, good, Holiday. Both free throws good from Holiday. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Green inside. He's covered by McConnell. Rivers in the corner. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is up and in.
Austin Rivers knows how to navigate through defenses, puts the ball on the deck and gets to his spot.
Victor Oladipo getting it done for Indiana. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Rockets elevated by James Harden to one of the league's powerhouse franchises, and he talks about seizing the moment.
This time isn't going to last long. You know, we have a window. It goes by extremely fast. I cherish these moments. You know, I embrace them.
Never a guarantee that the window will remain open.
And superstar players, let's face it, they're best remembered for their championships. It's all about the rings if you're James Harden.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Austin Rivers is out there with Ben McLemore. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Gerald Green. And it's Chandler in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Here's Rivers. The Pacers making the shot. Holiday with the defensive effort. Now here's McConnell. Guarded closely. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone. And then Rivers with the dunk.
Austin Rivers, opportunistic in transition. That's what happens when you sprint the floor.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Chandler with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. It's Rivers on the wing. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Holiday. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open how to find them.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Rockets trail by 3. Rivers dishes to Green. He feeds it to Capella. Tries again. Count it. Capella's got 9 points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, Greg, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's McDermott. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Holiday attacking. Here's Leaf. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him. Houston making a switch here. Cephalosha's checked in. Here's Rivers. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. There's Green with the 3. And the dunk by Chandler.
Well, there's the king of the putbacks, right? Chandler devastating on the offensive glass.
Here's Leaf, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. It's a 3-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Cephalosha misses.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's McConnell. No good on the triple. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Rivers. The Pacers pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
The shot, no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Cephalosha with the jam.
Well, Austin Rivers, not just a scorer. This guy will set you up if you're open. And after nailing a three-pointer in the first quarter, he has yet to connect here in the second.
Now here's McLemore. He's covered by McConnell. And the pass to Green. Clock at 6. Over McDermott, and Green gets it to go. Green's got the lead up to 1 now for the Rockets. Doris, if you were going to build a team around one player, who would that player be?
Well, I think because of his age and continued growth opportunity, I would probably say Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's playing at an MVP level. He's still got another decade where he's probably in the peak range of his playing capabilities. And the reality is Giannis still has so much growing to do. He's a force at the rim. He continues to build that three-point game. And Kev, once he gets that in-between game, he will be unguardable.
Can't argue with that at all. Rivers finds Green. Now here's Chandler, covered by Lamb. Holiday against Rivers. It's hauled in by Leaf. Leaf's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You feel like Jeremy Lamb has been in the league forever. Mostly known for being a piece in the Harden trade when he left OKC, but Lamb is coming to his own the last few years.
And he makes the first. And Jeremy Lamb, you feel like, Greg, he could be kind of a late bloomer.
The improvement he's shown the last few seasons has been huge. Much more comfortable as a scorer, and the defense has picked up for him as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Chandler. Harden comes in for Gerald Green. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rivers. Now here's Westbrook. 7 points in the game. Harden trying to get open. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Warren. Pacers leading by 3. Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. Out to Lamb. Over McLemore. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Another miss by Houston. For Indiana, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Rockets trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Well, just incredible instincts from Russell Westbrook. How about that pass? On time, on target, make it easy.
For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Now here is Holiday. 14 points from him the last game against Oklahoma City. Warren against Westbrook. Knocked loose. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
When Russell Westbrook makes a defensive play and gets in the open floor, look out. He will finish the play.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Pass to Sabonis. The kick out to Oladipo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Pacers have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
The first free throw is good. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the Rockets. The Pacers also with a sub. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. Both free throws good from Holiday. The Rockets trail. Now Harden. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Brogdon, he's checked in for Indiana.
Well, this is the versatility that Miles Turner brings to the table. A big man who can knock down shots from the mid-range.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Sabonis grabs the board. Pacers leading by 3. Brogdon left side. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Outside Gordon. And the 3 off target. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. It's Oladipo on the wing. Outside Warren. 3-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. The Rockets go the other way with it. Here's Gordon. Nice D from Warren. The Pacers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
Now, this is where Victor Oladipo has developed himself into an all-around threat. Doesn't matter where he is on the floor, he's dangerous.
Rockets trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's sent back by Turner. Tucker can't get it to go.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Of course, you and I were just talking about this as more and more players are going public with their trade requests. Do you think that's had a negative impact on the game?
Well, Kevin, I certainly think it makes long-term planning for NBA franchises a lot more difficult because contractually we are not seeing them hold true to the particular organization they may have signed that contract with. The reality is this in today's NBA. You've got to be nimble as an organization, and you have got to be attractive to them. And I mean that with great ownership, great leadership, and who are the players currently in your system. You have got to be incredibly nimble to be successful in today's NBA.
I think you're right on. Good. Warren's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
So here's Westbrook. He's got 9. With the floater, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Sabonis with the bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The Rockets shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. For 3, Westbrook. They get it back. It's a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Brogdon against Westbrook. Pass to Warren. Outside Turner. Back to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. Over Gordon. And the shot by Warren, no good. Rockets trail by 11. Launches it. No good that time. Indiana's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Oladipo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you think back to Victor Oladipo and his college basketball being played at Indiana University. So when he gets traded to the Pacers, many thought it was viewed as a homecoming.
The free throw drops for Oladipo. And exceeding expectations in Indiana, Victor Oladipo, Doris, remade himself as an all-star.
Well, he credits the year he spent playing alongside Russell Westbrook. That relentless attack, that commitment to get better, that commitment to be a threat no matter where you are on the floor. This young man has set the tone between the lines and outside the lines.
Now here's Westbrook. 9 points in the game so far. And here is Brogdon. .58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Oladipo. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Westbrook. He's always able to provide big production, averaging 22 points a game. Good on the shot.
The slashing ability of Russell Westbrook is undeniable. Good luck keeping between him and the basket.
Now, here's Brogdon. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Warren. Here's Sabonis. Brogdon outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Shoots the 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Turner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you love how Miles Turner gets into space in the paint, makes it really hard for the defender not to lean in and get some contact against Turner.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That's good from Turner.
Well, to me, this franchise has got to be thrilled and excited about the upside Miles Turner has. He's a hard-nosed player who wants to be great, Kevin.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Leaf And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. That'll do it for the first half. Pacers out in front, leading by 14. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. High turnovers in the first half, James. I'm sure that ball security will be a focus in the second half.
Yeah, that's still too many turnovers, especially on forced turnovers. So we got to really lock in on our turnovers, make the right play at all times.
James, thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Victor Oladipo putting in some incredible work. He had 20 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Some great work from him in the first 2 quarters. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
Love the dog. And Oladipo, that's my guy. Everything has come together for him the last couple of years. He could take a game over on either end, and he's doing it more consistently now.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, Ernie, they had a ton of fouls. Jeez. And the points they gave up at the free throw line added up in a hurry. They got to calm down during the break and play much more control in the second half.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Victor Oladipo in this game, he has been everywhere.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Pacers. Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard. Here's Brogdon. James Harden picking up that last basket. Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. Here's Turner. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Westbrook. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Westbrook's got 13.
Love Westbrook's ability to shoot it off the dribble, the stop, the rise, the fire. He makes it look easy.
Pacers leading by 10. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. The pass to Turner. Now Sabonis. Shoots over Tucker. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by Turner. Turner's got 3 assists now in this one. Oladipo against Harden. From the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. And Oladipo, here we go. Rockets with the rebound and the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul. Rockets trail by 12. Westbrook with it. 13 points in the game. Capella trying to free himself up.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Oladipo draws the double. And that one's good, Brogdon. 8 points for him.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
And the Rockets with possession here. Outside Westbrook. They get the rebound. Capella Good work defensively by Turner.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Oladipo. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now Turner after Westbrook's missed 3. And here's the fast break. Sapolosha leading the way. Nice D from Warren. And it's Warren with the ball for Indiana. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Doris, such an honor to be on this with you. And you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
And Indiana making a change here. Holiday's checked in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
And the way Harden plays the game, incredible. So much energy and really as creative as they come.
Now here's Brogdon. He's got 11. Holiday finds Brogdon. Baseline jumper. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Westbrook against Brogdon. Fires from deep. Here's Capella. Lays it up and banks it in. Capella's got 11 points.
And really an alert play on the glass there to get that second chance opportunity. He's having one of those games that we've really grown accustomed to seeing him put forth.
Yeah, he's back-to-back games like this. He is on a tear, competing with every ounce of energy he's got.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Brogdon outside. Pass to Turner. Shoots over Capella. Here's Sabonis. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
And here's Harden for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Brogdon, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Russell Westbrook. And the first one at the line is good. Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more 3-point attempts than 2-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more 3-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more 3s than 2s. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's 2 high-valued shots in the league. restricted area twos. That means point-blank opportunities at the rim and three-point shots. And everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
Now here's Harden. He's got 11, and the shot goes in.
Inside, outside. Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Holiday looking for an opening. He kicks it to Lamb. Passes it to Brogdon. Indiana moving the ball around. Holiday. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on James Harden.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Holiday.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Both free throws good from Holiday. Rockets trail by 19. Harden outside. Pass to McLemore. Holiday against Harden. Just 5 to shoot. And no good that time. Nice D from Sabonis. And Holiday, here we go. Count it. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Houston. The dish now to McLemore. Down low. Capella kicks to Westbrook. From deep. The three-pointer is right on target. Westbrook's got 16.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Now here's Lamb. 9 points in the game so far. Now Sabonis. The fadeaway J off the mark.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Capella with the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pacers leading by 16. Holiday, the pass to Lamb. Back to Holiday. The pass to Sabonis. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Holiday. And it's off from three-point range. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Houston making some changes. Gordon comes in for James Harden. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. And Indiana with a change here too. McDermott's checked in. Now here's Rivers. Pass to Cephalosha. And here is Capella, covered by Lamb. And it's sent back by Turner. Now here's Lamb. He's tightly guarded. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First one falls for him. Green, he's checked in for Thabo Cephalosha. Leaf checked in for the Pacers. And Land drops them both. Rockets trail by 18. And here's Rivers. Outside, Green. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And so he hits the technical free throw. Capella inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Doug McDermott. For Houston, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. And he can't get the first one. Houston making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now, here's McConnell. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. He dishes it to McDermott. Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded by Rivers. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Capella.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Now here's Rivers. Passes it to Gordon. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Lamb. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Now here's Rivers. After the miss from Doug McDermott. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Stolen by Holiday. It's stolen by Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. The first one falls. The Pacers making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Pacers leading by 15. And Lamb, here we go. Can't cash in from close range. Houston's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Another miss by Houston.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now, here's McConnell. And Oladipo now atop the key. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And that's now 24 points for Victor Oladipo.
Oladipo is a star, and he powers through the contact to convert.
The Rockets shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. And here's Green outside. And again with the rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
For Indiana, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. McConnell passes to McDermott. Shoots over Tucker. It's not going to go for him. The Rockets go the other way with it. That'll go on McDermott. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. First free throw is good. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
Lamb with the bounce pass. Here's Oladipo. Gordon with the defensive effort. Rockets trail by 16. On the wing, Green. Hits the three-point bomb. Green's got 14 points.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
McConnell passes to Leaf. Rocket 6. Dishes to Lamb. Over Green. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Here's Houston now. They're on a 12-4 run. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. .103 left to play in the third. It's Rivers on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that had the most second chance points on the season. In second, the Rockets.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
Green against Lamb. Inside. And it's Oladipo that time on the assist from Jeremy Lamb. Oladipo's got 26.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Down by 15. Kicks to Gordon. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Indiana. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Count it. Good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
A nice shot by Tucker.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
From deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pacers lead by 15. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pacers leading by 15. Rivers and Gordon make the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front, and it's Green in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's McDermott. He kicks to Oladipo. And Capella sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. Capella dishes to Gordon. And yes, it's good.
Oh, tremendous lift on that shot. Not an easy score in the face of a much taller defender.
Brogdon outside. Outside Warren. Oladipo outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, Victor Oladipo is unafraid in the face of contact. That's a nice move.
And you look at the 2018 All-Star season for Oladipo, Doris. What was the development in his game that you saw that took him to the next level?
I think probably the part that made him almost unguardable is his willingness to shoot threes off the dribble. That deep threat, that willingness to space the floor and use the dribble drive to enhance that is probably what put him over the edge.
So he comes up empty at the line.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number one, the energy and effort he plays with every night. His willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets for this entire group.
Here's Rivers. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Pacers leading by 11. Oladipo outside. And there's the feed to Turner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Miles Turner, the 11th pick in 2015. I think defensively probably the best player out of that class. And if you view it through that prism, you wonder if going back he might have gone top 5.
James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. In Indiana with a change here too. Sabonis, he's checked in for Doug McDermott. Rivers kicks to Gordon. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. And you know, Doris, there were some medical red flags for Turner that may have caused him to slip a bit in that draft.
Yes, but I think he has alleviated any of those concerns. Credit him and the trainers for developing his core, and for this young man paying the price in the weight room. He's gotten stronger and stronger.
Rivers gets a wide open look. And no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Sabonis, the pass to Turner. Shoots over Capella. Indiana again missing.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And the Pacers with possession here, following the score by Houston. Here's Turner. Bucket is good, and the Pacers lead by 9.
The ability to play through contact, so important for Miles Turner. He's got the size and strength to finish through it.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. The Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Harden, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the first one drops. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for the Rockets. Russell Westbrook comes in for Austin Rivers. And he makes both free throws.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Brogdon against Westbrook. There's Brogdon. Oladipo finds Turner. Over Harden. Shots good by Turner. Turner's got 5 points in the quarter.
Miles Turner covered tightly, but nonetheless scores it. That is really well done.
Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do. There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Rockets trail by 9. Westbrook with it. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Turner. And Warren with the basket on the assist by Sabonis. 6 points for T.J. Warren.
Domantas Sabonis is one of the outstanding passers from the post position that we have in today's game. If you're open, he'll find you.
Now here's Westbrook for the 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Brogdon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, easy call.
And he knocks down the first one. Brogdon hits them both. Rockets trail by 13. Right side, Westbrook. Looking to get back on track here. Another miss by Westbrook.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Here's Brogdon, and he gets it to go. Brogdon's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Pacers with the rebound. Sabonis has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Feeds it to Turner. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Capella with the bucket.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to 10 in the bucket from Russell Westbrook.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second makes sense.
Westbrook against Brogdon. And Oladipo kicks to Brogdon. Warren on the wing. Here's Sabonis. Turner trying to free himself up. Goes back up. Sabonis, no good. Rockets have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%. 7 of 14. Down low. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets.
Westbrook can absorb contact, Kevin. He's got great focus and great finishing ability.
Outside Warren. Back to Brogdon. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Clint Capella. That one is off. And he sinks the second. Here is Harden. He feeds it to Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden outside. Three-pointer. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 9-point game. Banked in off the glass. Westbrook's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Brogdon against Westbrook. Brogdon the pass to Turner. And here's Warren for 3. Rebounded by Capella.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Harden, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Cephalosha against Warren. It's stolen by Capella. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Now, here's Westbrook. Pass to Cephalosha. Stolen by Warren.
Really poor pass there, guys. And the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
Oladipo against Cephalosha. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And the call will be against Sabonis. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And here's Houston. They're on an 11-3 run. Westbrook up top. He's guarded by Brogdon. Kept alive. And it's Capella missing. Pacers leading by 7. Here's Oladipo, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 6th assist on the night. And for Houston, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Outside Westbrook. Here's Harden. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Oladipo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, that's an example of really quick feet by Victor Oladipo. He's just so good at getting into the lane to pick up these fouls.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Rockets trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
There's Brogdon. James Harden picking up that last basket. To the paint. Warren dishes to Turner. Shoots over Capella. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Rockets shooting at a 46% clip in the 4th quarter. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here's Oladipo. Good work defensively by Capella. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Now, the Rockets with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Oladipo against Harden. Lets it go from deep. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. It's tipped. Stolen by Tucker. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And Harden with the stuff.
Boy, that's intelligence and effort from Tucker. Picking the ball cleanly, igniting the fast break.
Locked in the pass to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Now Harden puts up a three. Pulls in another board.
And he's just eating glass right now.
Greg, 30 rebounds in this one. Now here's Brogdon. There's the lob to Sabonis. Brogdon finds Sabonis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Well, Victor Oladipo won't back down from a challenge. He isn't afraid of getting a little bit nasty if the defense sort of sets the tone.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 8. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Victor Oladipo.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. .52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's Westbrook from the arc, kept alive by Houston, and it's sent back by Turner. Oladipo with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up, stolen by Westbrook. Here's Cephalosha, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
At his speed, Westbrook somehow still able to scan the floor and find his guys. That's nice.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
You know, one of my favorite things about T.J. Warren is how much he believes in his ability to score the basketball. He doesn't back down from anyone.
Stolen by Harden. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're trailing by 7. 17 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
"17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Another miss by Houston. Brogdon outside. And so the Pacers take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Victor, what does tonight's performance say about the confidence of this team?
Just we're pretty good. We play great together, you know, and we play well together as a team. So when we do that, it's easier for us to beat teams.
Victor Wondermatha, thank you, my man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.